Hey guys, and welcome back to the garden. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Blanca. So today's video, we're gonna do a morning walk. We're gonna take a walk today. Take a walk in the garden, show you what is new, show you what's going on out here. Cloudy days, it's been raining, which is really great. We have not had rain. Well, aside from the that time when we got flooded a few weeks ago, we have not had rain in a while. So my orchids are enjoying this weather. Just raining, overcast, a beautiful day in the garden today. I feel good out here today. It is Tuesday morning, about 8:30 a.m. Don't have my little munchie with me today. Him and his mama have doctor appointments, so I am free. My hands are free. I am hoping to do a really thorough walk. Thorough walk. A really thorough walk around my garden, just to show you what is going on. I know that some of you guys watch very often, and some of you guys just pop in every now and then. So for those of you guys that have not visited my garden in a few months, it is just so different. I mean, I ripped out, well, with the help of my husband, some gardeners, I'm kind of like ripped everything out. Super happy with everything. I am just a little concerned about my orchids over there. Some of you guys are recommending more shade sails. I have been moving orchids around and kind of like getting them away from the direct sun, but slowly by little they are doing a little better, getting a lot of spikes now. It's that season when they're just growing and thriving, and I want to share that with you guys. Especially if you guys grow like me. My type of growing is 90% attaching to my palms. So if you're in an area like mine, I am in South Florida. I'm not sure. I get a lot of questions asking me my location as far as like the land. I can't think about it now. But zone. What zone I am? I have no idea. I am in South Florida. It's hot, humid. I think I researched that one time, maybe zone 9 or 10, or maybe 10 or 11. I don't know. I have no idea what zone I am, you guys. All I know is that I am in South Florida, and hot, humid. Orchids love it. Just, some of them that are not direct sun, you want to put them somewhere in the shade because they will get burned and not thrive and all that. But anyway, out here and seeing so many beautiful spikes from my Schomburgkias, Memorcophilia types. Lots of grandifloras in the garden, but I also have a spike with blooms here from Plantio, and I'm gonna walk over there in just a second. For those of you guys that are new to this type, this is the Schomburgkia Memorcophilia grandiflora. It was Schomburgkia for years and years. And then they changed the name to Memorcophilia, which I finally learned, and Memorcophilia. I don't know. And this is a grandiflora. So I do love this flower. It's not fragrant, but it's so pretty. I mean, it's like an ombre. Just, look at the detail of the lip. It's such a, such a pretty flower to me. And they love the full sun. I mean, I have her here. Look at this. Look at the size of that spike. So that's like, I want to say that's about 5 feet tall. Really long spikes. So if you're planning on mounting these, because you live in an area where they thrive for you, I would just either mount them on a palm, a little lower than this one, and I'll show you why. Just because these get so long, and you want to enjoy the flowers. So if you're like me and you like to see the flowers and just smell them and enjoy them, like I think everybody does, you want to probably put them a little lower. This one I have on the floor, on the ground right here, which is perfect because the flower spikes are probably at my level, and I can see the flower. So that's just my my recommendation. If I would have known that these flowers were so beautiful, I probably would have attached her a little lower, because look at where the flowers are. But anyway, everything is trial and error. So just wanted to, good morning, Rooster. Just wanted to tell you about this type of orchid. And then right next to her, I have another sun loving, which is the Grammatophyllum. And wow, I know I've showed her before, but she's so pretty. And you know, I went through a really, you know, sad moment when I thought I had lost all of my Grammatophyllums when we had a cold snap back in the winter, but she's doing good. I mean, last season I did get about 18 flower spikes from this one, and then we got that cold snap in the winter and I thought I had lost it, but look at all of these new growths. I mean, she is on a mend, and they're coming from, I mean, everywhere. There's just new growths everywhere. So, and she's attached to that little stump right here, which is why that looks like really funny. But I did have a palm tree here once upon a time. It got hit by lightning or something, and or maybe it got sick, I have no idea. But now I'm left with this stump, and then my Grammatophyllum is stuck to there, so the stump is staying. My husband hates it, but you know, what can you do? This is why I probably added like some other orchids to it to make it look pretty and not just like a dead stump. but anyway, oh, this is gonna be a chatty video. I feel it. I'm like in that mood. You know why? Because I'm in a good mood. I'm in such a good mood. You know, I'm starting to see flowers. I'm starting to see flower spikes. I'm starting to see new growth. I'm starting to see my garden coming back to life. So if this is a chatty video and you don't like chatty, I'm sorry. But anyway, that's what's going on here. And then let's walk. Let's walk. So let's see, flower spike. I believe this is another grandiflora. I have grandifloras everywhere. Just because I did divide a huge plant, and I just decided to just, you know, attach her everywhere. And Schomburgkias, you guys, they bloom. They didn't bloom for me for 5 years, and ever since, I told you I'm gonna be chatty, and ever since I removed her from my oak tree, you guys remember I had it on my oak tree back there. Ever since I did that, they've been spiking and growing nonstop. So these guys need the fullest sun that you can give it. I mean, they love the direct sun, which for me is perfect because I like to have them all around here, and they get a lot of sun around the pool. All right, so this Memorcophilia Schomburgkia type is from Plantio. I have it on now. Originally, I did have it on this plaque. It's still there, but I think that little by little she's grabbed onto the palm. She's got lots of new roots. She's got just lots of roots going on with her. So let me show you this one before I show you the flower. This is a Schomburgkia Heinz, I think I'm saying that right, which is a hybrid between the grandiflora that I just showed you and Schomburgkia splendida. And look at the size of this flower spike. Super long. And look at her flowers. Just gorgeous. And this is why I think that I would have rather put her just a little lower, because I have to be on my tippy toes to just bring her flower spike down. Let me see if I can get a good picture of her. There you go. You guys see that? So she does have that, the shape of the grandiflora. They all kind of like this shape like this. But she's more like of a dark magenta with still that ombre lip. I just love it. So many different varieties. I'm gonna let her go. So many different varieties of these. I've seen them red, I've seen them yellow, orange, more white, just beautiful. I love Schomburgkias. I really do. And I have, I mean, look at this, all these are different Schomburgkia spikes. And I'm not sure, so this one's a little bit smaller than the grandiflora. So I do have, oh, I see a different tag here. Oh my goodness, yeah, but I don't think this is it. So this is the Memorcophilia Christineate yellow, which is beautiful, but I don't think that spike belongs to her. No, this one's down here. So yeah, I do have different varieties of Memorcophilia Schomburgkia types, and And I'll just have to see when they bloom what they are, because I have them everywhere. And that flower spike, the tag that I just showed you does not belong to that spike. So, but very excited about this one. This one indeed does. Now this is a smaller version. Now look at the difference between the canes on this one. This one is petite, very compact. This one did come from Brethren, and this is species from the Cayman Islands. This is the name, Myrmecophila Thomsonly. Oh, can't read that. And I don't know if this is one word or this is a variety area. Cannot read this clearly, cannot pronounce it, but that's the tag. Very excited. This is more compact. Her flower spikes are a little shorter, and there you go. I can't wait to see this one spike, or this one bloom. And then I've got more Schomburgkias down there. Yeah, so this is kind of like a Schomburgkia garden. No, I'm just kidding. Just lots of Schomburgkias are on the pool because, like I said, sun loving, they love it. If you guys don't have any and you guys can do this, can grow like I grow, highly recommended. Just Schomburgkias they do great, you know, alongside with lots of just dendrobiums and all that. So let me show you one of the prettiest blooms in the garden. She is looking so spectacular over here on my gumbo limbo. I mean, she's, you know, they're both beautiful. I've got my Walkeriana, my Schilleriana right over here, which gave me 2 flowers, which I showed you guys last time. And she's still looking good. So these are hardy, you know. I mean, they've gotten rained on, and pretty hardy flowers. So my Schilleriana looking beautiful. And then right under her, I've got this beautiful girl. Look at this one. So you know what? I am gonna add the tag to the description box because I can't think of her name right now. I did make a reel on Instagram, and I did share with you guys her ID. And you know what? Oh, it smells so good. She smells so good. Oh, wow. So this one I did get it in flower from Florida Orchid House. She was, oh, these little bugs. She was in flower when I got her, and I want to say maybe around this time last year, or even maybe during the fall. I don't know. I need to look at that video and see it. But this one did come from Florida Orchid House. If you love it, screenshot it and send them a picture or an email if you guys want one, because I can't think of the name. But it is, yeah, it's gorgeous. It's a BRASSOCATTLEYA, that I know for sure. And she's on a mount, and she's beautiful, and she's fragrant, and she puts multiple flowers, which is amazing. So I'm gonna get 5 flowers from her. She's got 3 in bloom right now, and then 2 more buds. But isn't she gorgeous? I love it. So yeah, so she's here in my gumbo limbo, not attached. She's on a little hook over here because for some reason I like this area for my Cattleyas. Bright light, indirect, sometimes a little bit brighter when the sun starts coming down, but they seem to like it. They're in bloom, so they're staying. Let's see what's going on over here. Now, before this video is over, I do want to show you some from my Cruel Smith haul, my orchids that are in bloom. And then I never showed you the dancing ladies that I got from Brethren. So I want to add that to that video here because I want to show you. I still have some Dendrobium nobilis in bloom. Let's see. Grass is wet. Everything is wet. It's been raining. Look at that. Which is great. I mean, aside from that, the storms that we got a few weeks ago, where everything got flooded, we did not have rain for a really long time. And it's the season, rainy season. It's going to rain probably all week, probably all summer. But it's good. So my orchid section, you guys, the only part of my garden that I'm not 100% satisfied with, I'm just happy with, since I got rid of all of the trees, You guys are recommending another shade sail. I probably will add one over here, and hopefully that will help a little bit. But you know, little by little, they're starting to acclimate from the shock of all that sun. And you guys, I did mention to you that I wanted to start fertilizing organically and treating organically because of the baby. And I've gotten lots of different solutions for that, like lots of different recipes. So I am gonna start, once I start and I start applying and everything, I will share it with you guys. For those that are looking to just fertilize, treat organically with nothing toxic. I mean, I do have my grandson that is with me. He's not with me today, which is why my hands are free and I'm able to chat and walk. And he's actually getting all his shots and stuff like that. So I don't have him. But yeah, I have a baby in my garden that loves to touch my flowers and loves to touch the leaves and loves to be out here. So I need to just treat. If I'm going to treat with something, it needs to be something that is definitely like non-toxic. So especially for thrips, because those nasty little bugs, they need to get out of here. But let's see. So I really wanted to tell you what's going on out here. So let me back up a little bit. So on the outer corners, on the outer parts of this orchid section, what I like to call it, I mean, we did this, I want to say we're going on 2 years, maybe a year and a half, maybe, where I brought all my orchids under here and I placed them and they were loving it after they got acclimated. But it was too dark, so I decided to, when I did my garden revamp, to just kind of get rid of all of the, I had a bunch of ficuses that were grown out. I mean, they were probably as tall as my palm trees. They've been there for years and years. I got rid of all that, and then ever since I did that, my orchids were like shocked of all of the sun that was coming in. So this area does look very, very different for those of you that have not been here in a little bit. I do like to keep on the outer areas, like on these cables outside, the more sun-loving vandas, like my violetas. They love the direct sun, they love the full sun, and everything else is kind of like tucked in away from the direct sun because they do get beamed. I mean, before I put before I put the sage shales, I can never say that together the right way, but before I put this on, it was just way too much sun. So now they're starting to little by little acclimate. My Hoyas are doing amazing, by the way. I'm gonna walk over there now. So I've got more sun loving towards the outside, and then everything else kind of like tucked in here. We've got some vandas, all of these vandas. I've got my Hoyas, which are loving it. So what I did is that I zip tied them because of the cable getting heavy, like in some areas they're always like mushed together. So I just zip tied them and kind of kept them in to keep them in place. And they're loving it. I mean, I've got peduncles, new flowers, faded flowers all over the place from my Hoyas. And look at the spikes on this. Look at this. Oh, the spikes I think are gonna thrive. No signs of thrips so far. So this is my Vanda fragrance. Yeah, my Ben's Vanda fragrance. I was so scared. I'm still scared because those thrips, those suckers, they'll come out of nowhere and just eat these flower spikes, but suck the life out of them and then they'll dry out. But so far, my Vanda fragrance has 3 flower spikes. And I will be so bummed if they don't bloom. I mean, I'm not seeing any signs of thrips so far, but let's hope. So I'm excited about that. And then yeah, again, my Hoyas are loving it. So some of them are fading, some of them are still in bloom. So I just kind of like zip tied them so they don't slide all over the place. Look at this. Lots of peduncles. Look at this one. I love this one. It's so pretty and it's fragrant. And I don't know if I have a tag, but this one is beautiful. I do like my Hoyas. So my Hoyas are happy, which is good. Oop. Yeah, my Hoyas are happy, which is good. And then my Serena O'Neill, my Encyclia. Oh, and then there's another, sorry, there's another flower spike on a Schomburgkia, another bloom. And then look at my Encyclia. It's in bloom. It actually has, I think I caught 4 flower spikes. Multiple flower spikes. This is my Serena O'Neill, which is just a beautiful Encyclia. So she's happy there. Say the camera's being funny. And then I've got some spikes off my Dendrobium over here. So yeah, lots of spikes. And that brings me joy. Because you guys all know how much I've been suffering with this change of this orchid section. So I'm starting to see some light at the end of this tunnel. Super, super happy with the spikes, with the Hoyas and all of that. You see how I have all of these over here, just kind of crammed in here. My plan was on Sunday to attach them, but my husband was out of town and I had to pick them up, so it kind of like ruined those plans. But some of these are gonna go on my trees. There's another Encyclia over here, which kind of looks sunburned a little bit, but she's got, I want to say like 6 flower spikes. And then I might have found them there. So yeah, you know, we're bouncing back little bits at a time. Here's my Sherry Abe. And this one's Dendrobium Sherry Abe. She's a hardy one. She has been through the ringer and still manages to give out flowers. And she does have another spike over here. So yeah, you guys, this is my garden on this Tuesday morning. Let me show you those blooms from that haul. Hey. I think this is a Sherry baby. I thought she was a dancing lady, but you know what? This is one of my Sherry babies. She's spiking. All my Sherry babies are in spike also. And then some new Cattleya attached over here. Yeah, you see, Sherry babies are starting to spike. Summertime for Sherry babies, you guys. That's when the garden becomes a chocolate factory. Because all my Sherry babies start spiking. All right, let me show you those blooms. Now, when I don't have company, I do like to pick up all of the cushions and chairs. So this is why this kind of looks funny. But yeah, the sun out here in South Florida is brutal and everything will get destroyed. So I pick up all the cushions, pick up all the chairs, and they come out when company comes. All right, so this is the newest addition to the garden from Cruel Smith. Look at this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Dendrobium. I just fell in love with her. She's so dainty and pretty and happy with these pastels, these pretty pink and yellow in the center flowers. I mean, I just love her. So my, you know, ever since I saw her and I got her, I knew that I wanted her for my trees. So that's exactly where she's gonna go. Once her flowers fade, I'm gonna acclimate her a little bit and I'm gonna attach her to one of my palms. Of course, around my pool, because I do wanna see these beautiful flowers whenever they bloom. And she does throw out multiple blooms. Right now she's got multiple spikes. She has 3 spikes right now. And she's just so pretty. So let me show you this tag. Not sure how the inventory is gonna be if you guys like this one and wanna get it. Just because everybody at that show was probably leaving with one. So this was a popular one over there. It's a hybrid between a Dendrobium Framari and a Dendrobium Thriciflorum. So beautiful flowers. I was told by the guys over there that it'll do amazing mounted. So I'm very excited about that. And I'll keep you guys updated. But just a beauty. She's big, she's dainty, pretty, and she does have a very soft, like honey fragrance on her. Very soft and subtle. And then these are the dancing ladies that I got. Remember I told you guys I got 10 from Brethren's? This is the Sweet Sugars. And these are going straight on my palms. I'll just wait until they have flowers. Let them acclimate a little bit. But look at that. Just beautiful. And they're going straight on for you guys that like this, that are maybe new to my channel, or that you guys just discovered that you can attach your orchids on your palms. I am telling you, these guys are hardy. They love it. They love a full sun. They love, really we're not phased when the temperatures dropped. And yeah, I mean, they do amazing. Let me show you the ones that I have already attached that bloom nonstop. And they bloom all year. I mean, all year I'll have some of them, one of them in bloom. I mean, they just kind of fade, and then you'll see another flower spike, and it's just a constant bloomer. So Oncidium Dancing Ladies, Sweet Sugars. There's other ones that are not the Sweet Sugars. I like the Sweet Sugars because the flowers are a little bit bigger, so I can see them better. I like to sit under my terrace, or right there in that little chair. I love to sit under here and just look out and see flowers. So I like the big flowers. So the Sweet Sugars do have the bigger flower, and I love that. So yeah, so I think that this concludes this walk today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let's see what I have going on over here. Oh, there's a Dendrobium that's pretty over here. That's like an antelope type. Yeah, look at that. She's a pretty girl. I don't have a tag for it, but she's pretty. I hope you guys can see. She's like a burgundy with a little trim in yellow, which is very pretty. So that's in bloom. And for some reason, my camera today is going in and out of focus so easily. So yeah, you guys, this is the garden on this Tuesday morning. Hope you enjoyed it. Oh, look at this little sock over here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoy the shows that I was visiting. The next big show is Redlands, which is going to be in May. That's May 20th and 19, 20, 21. Friday, Saturday, Sunday is when that show is, and it's going to be at the Fruit and Spice Park. They do have a VIP on Thursday for a few hours. So if you guys can make it out, that'll be amazing. It's a huge show. It's outdoors. Bring probably rain boots. It always rains. Hopefully it won't rain this year, but it always rains. It's really hot, so just dress comfortable. But aside from the heat and the rain, it is a spectacular show. It is just so many amazing vendors. Lots of vendors that come from out of the country and visit us with their and bring us their beautiful orchids. Germans, they come from South Africa, they come from the islands, they come from, I want to say Taiwan, I don't know. They just lots and lots of vendors. It's an international orchid festival. Lots of beautiful orchids from all over. So if you guys can make it, it's a great show to attend. You know, I really don't edit, and I can't really put the flyer on here just because I will probably share it on my social medias, and maybe I'll put a community post. So if you guys want more information on the Redlands, stay tuned for that. And yeah, if you go on Thursday, I will probably see you there. That's probably the day that I'm gonna end up going. I have a huge show that weekend also for my candles. So I have to you know, split myself. So I will be going Thursday, I believe, to Redlands. I will be their preview day. I will bring you guys a video so you guys can kind of like shop ahead and write down what you like, and then visit them on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. And that's it for today. This is my garden. I will see you guys soon, and thank you all for watching. Have a great week. Bye-bye.